So it seems that the guys have only just got to my place to put the air conditioning in. So there's about to be a lot of noise, and I'm probably not going to get around to doing what's cracking today, which really is a blast because I think over the 2 years, I don't think I've missed one at all. So even when I've been on holidays, I've still managed to sort of whip in and do a reading. Um, so I've not really done much in the way of doing live readings, and I don't really know how much time I'm going to have before I start making a noise. So I've deliberated with what I do here, and I thought maybe I'll just do a quick daily read just to get the energies. I won't do a full read. We'll just have a bit of fun. But I've got people walking on the roof. Oh dear. Well, it's made it very memorable, let's say. Hey, gorgeous, how you going? Hey, Jody. It's made it a very memorable 2 year anniversary, which I think is gorgeous. Hello, Jess, how you going? Hey, Maria. So I just thought because I didn't want to, Ten of Wands coming up here. We're all about to finish out some sort of cycle. Thanks, Jody. We're all about to finish out some sort of cycle here, so it's coming close. So we're going to do a very, very quick what's cracking in between drills. Guys, I've had to move all my ornaments so they can put the air conditioning bed in, and I have nowhere to put the ornaments now, but it's okay. I'm going to love it. Oh, thanks, Joanne. You're beautiful. Hello, Susan. How you going? Oh, I missed you guys. Once I give up work, I'm going to come on more often. You're so beautiful, Joanne. Thank you. All right. So we're going to do a quick what's cracking. And we'll see how we go. See the drills. So it's going to be very noisy. So I hope you can all hear me while we're going on with this. In fact, I know that would make it a lot better. Hey, Margie, how you going? Okay, so we're just going to have to go through the noise. So let's see how we go. All right, something King of Wands jumping out here. All right. The guy that owns the place, the landlord, keeps ringing me on the phone because I can't hear him. So, okay, we have the King of Swords coming out. So the King of Swords, it represents Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But the King of Swords is also a person who is very logical, very much in their logical brain, very strategic, thinks a lot, spends a lot of time in his mind. But the one thing I know with this particular deck is he has his sword held high. So somebody wants to have a conversation with you here. All right. Oh, dear. Okay. So somebody's standing their ground here. So you may be dealing with someone who is not prepared to sort of give or stand back. They may be very determined to get a point across. So you may be dealing with someone who's very stubborn. Something is changing quickly, though. So maybe you have been dealing with someone like this because somebody's looks like there's some sort of communication here from someone who's maybe not been communicating with you for a while. Whoever this person is, they've been sticking by their guns. Could be, I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic, could be a family thing. But whoever this person is, they look like they've been standing like true to what they wanted to say. Alive, what's cracking, Lenore? How cool is that? Okay, so we have the Chariot here. So some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, but something's moving forward here after a period of perhaps someone trying not to speak up. Whoever this person is, they've been really stubborn. They need a good kick in the butt. Thanks, Joanne. Thank you. So whoever this is isn't speaking up. All right. So I feel like through this, you may have gained your own strength. You may have whoever this person is. I mean, it could be a family member, a friend, but somebody's been really, you've had some sort of disagreement perhaps, and someone's really standing their ground. Okay. So I feel like they're going to stand up, but they're going to have to work out how to deal with you because I feel now that perhaps you've got a little bit in this defensive energy. So if someone's done the wrong thing by you, I think that you're not going to be emotional at all. This is very much handling it exactly the same way as this person. For some of you, this could be about a divorce too, or a breakup in a relationship. Thanks, Georgia Girl Libra. Thank you. So, okay, so let's see what's going on. So whoever this is that you're dealing with has been extremely stubborn about something. I don't think you've been talking to them. I think they've been probably standing their ground and thinking that they were right, that was it. But I think you've got someone who's perhaps looking at things a little differently now. Okay, message coming through, Page of Coins. Some sort of message coming through. It's not an apology, definitely not. I feel this is just, hi, how you going? Like nothing's happened, okay? That's the sort of energy we've got here. So whoever this person is, they're not really, I don't think they still think they're in the wrong if they are. Okay, High Priestess coming through here. Eight of Cups coming through. Okay, all right. And the Empress. Someone's had a bit of an epiphany moment here. Somebody's realized or had a bit of an awakening and maybe started to see things from your perspective too. I feel like for some of you, this may be a family member who's been really resistant with you and not seen things your way. It looks to me like they've made a decision and they've stuck fast to it. But something's happening here. Either they're realizing with that High Priestess that the relationship is changing, or maybe they're realizing that perhaps they weren't right after all. They may have been feeling that they stuck to something and it just wasn't worthwhile sticking to. Whatever it is, it's sort of like they're seeing something from a different perspective here. All right, so you have got someone who's been through some sort of transformation here with the Death card. Oh, okay, Judgment. Someone's been brought to judgment here. That's what I said, someone's got a kick in the pants from the universe here. Six of Coins. They've realized that perhaps you were doing the work and they weren't putting in any energy here. Someone who now wants to do things differently with you, wants to be able to put in the energy to maintain this relationship. They're also seeing you as something quite different to what they were before. So there's been some sort of, maybe they were ready to sort of put it aside, thinking you were trying to do something a particular way, but now they're seeing that you were doing something different. Or maybe they presumed you were maybe taking sides with something and not really being open with them. Whoever this is, they've cut you off, they've shut you down, and they're now seeing things differently. They want to reinvest in what they were investing in before, but perhaps not the way they should have been. But definitely been through some sort of transformation. Some of you dealing with Scorpio here as well. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups coming through here and the Hermit. I'm going to say to you, whatever this is, you're now confused by it all. And the Moon, look. Wow. Okay, so whoever you were dealing with here made a choice perhaps to walk away, close you off, close you down, ghost you, whatever it was. And whatever this person was doing, they were really standing their ground about the whole thing, thinking they were in the right, you were in the wrong, black and white. That logical sort of energy here. But somebody's seeing it differently now, and somebody's coming back in to make an approach to see if they can repair things. Could be a friend as well. But I feel like it's like you're really confused by this now. I don't really know with this sort of energy here that you are either willing to move forward or whether you're really seeing things very, very differently now. You know, it may be with this sort of energy here, like this is really quite confusing energy. It's that energy of wanting to walk off and put your head in the sand. So it's like the shoe's on the other foot now. And it's like, I've been trying to say to you what was going on. I've tried to talk to you. I've tried to explain how I was feeling. You've not taken any notice of me. I've completely given up on you. And then you walk back in the door like nothing's happened. So it's sort of like, I'm not really sure I can deal with this just like this. Because with this Seven of Cups and the Moon energy, it's like you're not really sure whether this person has actually this person has really is genuine now. Like, you're not really sure if you're dealing with someone who's really genuine or whether someone is just sort of looking at this in a logical way. So there doesn't seem to be any sadness, forgiveness. This person's quite cold here. So whoever this is really trying to manage things from a very logical perspective. To me, this is a person who's like stuck by their guns. They've been really stubborn, and you may have communicated with them, trying to get them to understand it from your perspective, but they were not seeing things from your perspective at all. Whatever this is now, it looks like this person is coming forward. Okay, so whoever they are, they're coming in now to perhaps try to put things right. But I feel the way they're doing it is so logical and cold, and I feel like you're even more confused than you were before. So if you were hurt before, it's like there's no acknowledgement of the hurt and pain that was caused. It's like it just didn't happen. So I feel for a lot of you here, this is sort of not speaking up, trying to get away with something. And I feel like for a lot of you here, you're just going to sort of stand your ground, and maybe you're going to say to them, you know what? Thanks very much for coming in, but I don't really want to work with you. So there's this sort of strange feeling here that the shoe's on the other foot now. So you're going to take your power back here. If this is a romantic thing here, I don't have a lot of energy around romance. It's quite a cold reading, so I don't think it's romantic. But if it is, this person may want to pick something up with you here. But what we'll do, I will still do an oracle card. Hey, how are you, Marcia from New Mexico? Hey. Oh, I bet the weather's a lot nicer there than what it is here this morning. It's pretty chilly. I have my heater going. Okay. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Okay, just for a moment, joy. And I've read this card before. I think it's it probably would be nice to have someone come back in if they've sort of left you up in the air with something, but I'm feeling that maybe now you want to say, you know what, I thought I wanted to sort of pick things up with you, but actually now I'm not so sure. But just for a moment, you may feel some joy. In this moment, trust that there is joy waiting to be felt and found, no matter how hard that may be to believe right now. Let go of your attachment to the apparent problem at hand as much as you can, and you will be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and sort out what needs to happen here. There is help awaiting your invitation always, so why not let it in and let joy in too? You're being offered divine support to live a less guarded existence, to dissemble yourself a little or a lot, and let your true nature, which is joy, bubble to the surface without rhyme or reason other than just because it is. So I feel like it's almost like you're validated. Thanks, Reb. It's like you've been validated. So I think even if you don't even if you don't continue the relationship, I think you'll be quite glad that you've at least won on some level. So I'm going to discontinue the very quick what's cracking. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello to everybody, give my love to everybody. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I'll catch up with you soon.